Hello viewers, today we are here in Rugarama, Bubale sub-county. We are privileged to visit one of the proposed farms for Dr. Dick, the president of UNIFE. We are trying to contextualize, conduct a practical assessment that is going to help us build a center of excellency here in this region that will be able to train farmers, bring in systems, help the locals, as well as improve the entire industry as far as value addition is concerned. So we just had a practical assessment around the land, and this is the start of our journey that we are going to put on paper, document, and we'll be coming back on an evaluation to demonstrate the improvements that have happened on this land. So I'd like to invite him to substantiate further on what we just discussed, but specifically highlighting on the vision that he has entirely, so that we can use this as the record when we come back after a period of time. We'll be discussing what has been achieved so far.
Thank you, Brian. Dear viewers, my name is Dr. Dick Kamganga. I am the proprietor of Mwini Shemhaya farm here you are seeing, which is an integrated farm. And this farm takes the context of lead farmer that is being promoted by the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, literally. It intends to be a dairy hub within the Buvare sub-county and the Kashari South constituency in Mbarara district. It's one of the farms that are focusing on dairy production that I am running. What is the vision here? The vision is a big part of the bigger picture of turning Buvare sub-county into a dairy sub-county. Here we are blessed as a part of Kashari of having good pasture land. Some of you know why this was Mbarara, because of the Mburara, and the Mburara was a friend for Varisa. And because of that, we are turning this piece of land into an excellent source of animal nutrition for human nutrition as well. We anticipate the land, we anticipate the farm to grow progressively. What you're seeing behind us is maize young, which we've prepared for two purposes. Partly for silage development, and partly for maize grain, which is an input in feed production. The production metrics, our target, we are going to grow progressively. And growing progressively while modernizing, we are targeting in the first 5 years 250 animals. 250 animals to encourage young people to engage in the farming. Let me give you 3 pieces of hope for the young people, just as my closing remark on this one. Piece number 1 of hope is that Uganda is blessed with climate. Despite the changing weather patterns, we are blessed with being situated at the equator with a climate that is nowhere else in the world, and which means we are going to be capable of providing our arable land, once taken care of, arable land, once taken care of, can feed the rest of the world, maybe particularly Africa in particular. So if you want to become the next billionaire, as the president of African Development Bank has said, then you join this craft. It is not a dirty craft, but it's going to be profitable craft. The second source of hope, apart from us having a lot of arable land in Uganda, the second part of hope is population growth worldwide. Population growth is an opportunity for Uganda, simply because there will be too many mouths to feed by the year 2030, by the year 2050. Actually, African Development Bank has indicated by the year 2030, food trade in Africa would be $1.5 trillion. If you are a young person in Uganda and we are only able to get 10% of that trillion, then it's inevitable that we will create a lot of income in the country. The unfortunate but fortunate thing, climate change in itself, it means that it's going to be, if we learn climate smart farming, we will be, and our position in the world. China have more than 75% of it, which consumes much of agricultural produce, is unsuitable for production. So it's much costlier to tame Chinese desert than Ugandan to sustainably produce here. So it is an opportunity for the young people to enter into this trade. I was about to forget one extra one. These young people are bringing in digital things. The digitization of agriculture is going to also create huge opportunities for young people. So I am inviting everyone, wherever you are, take the agriculture sector and agribusiness more serious. I would like finally to thank Me Farms, the team that has come from Kampala. They are actually all over the country right now. They are doing goat banking. But the goat banking, in simple terms, it is an investment strategy for some of you who may not want to go down on the ground, but you can invest in a goat and they look after it for you. It is transfer of risk investment, essentially. They are transferring risk to themselves and making sure you earn while seated. This is where money works for you if you invest with them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Brian and Dr. Dick. Hello viewers, this is Tasha Nkonda from Minute Farms. As always, I'm so privileged always whenever I make a reconnaissance and we have a coverage. Today, as they have said, we traveled and we are at Mweneishe Muhaya farm. Really, it's really amazing. After sharing with Dr. Dick, very much has been shared and it's going to be a successful journey so far that we have seen on the ground. We are here to also encourage you, most especially me, to the fellow ladies as well as my fellow youth members, to come. It's not too late for you to also begin and start up. We are here as Minute Farms to support you and journey with you all the way. Thank you so much, and I'm just waiting for you. And want to thank the CEO of Mweneishe Muhaya Farm. Thank you so much for the opportunity. As Team Minute, we are so happy, and we assure you that it's going to be a wonderful journey with you. Be blessed, stay well.
Thank you. The man behind the camera, thank you very much.
So let's say the Mweneishe Muhaya as a group.
Mweneishe Muhaya! Thank you guys. Thank you.